This is going to be another tutorial today, a short one. This is to talk about the Road to Perfection trials. Now, as you all know, most MMORPGs generally have a vertical ladder, with barely any horizontal to speak of. Those who play Final Fantasy XI will know that Final Fantasy XI had plenty of vertical and horizontal progression to constantly keep making your character stronger. Dragon Quest X takes a lot of influence from Final Fantasy XI. This is one of them. Whereas you have your Master Orb system, skill points, fighting stat seeds and such, or generally equipment, leveling multiple vocations. The Road to Perfection is another side piece of horizontal progression that allows you to go even further up in stats. So the way it works is you'll be able to unlock this anytime after about, I think, 2.3. Of course, you're not going to be able to complete any of these by then because they have ridiculous requirements. But they are what incentivizes players to level other vocations and to gear them out. So here's an example. This is the stat road. As you've seen, I already completed the one for defense. The game will flat out tell you what vocations are recommended to try to go for each one of these stats. If you clear it, you get an award. And then you're able to go on to the next one. So, there are multiple ranks. The ones you care about the most are going to be the ones for skill books, which allows you to allocate more skill points. Thus, you can master more skills at once without having to use a reset stone. You'll be able to switch between weapons more easily that way. So skill books are always nice and important. What you really want is the stat seeds. Pretty Betsy's are also a stat seed. They just raise charm. So for this one, for example, it's recommending I use Superstar for it. If I can manage to get a style of 510 and a magical mending of 400, I can probably do that easily on just Paladin. All I have to do is just equip a few style accessories or just get it to level 120. Otherwise, I can just go on Superstar, and Superstar has much higher in both stats. Then I get a seed of strength. Then the next one will be attack and agility, which I can get with martial artist, or I can just probably just throw on a accessory on paladin for agility like cat whiskers, get to 120, and that might be able to clear it too. That gets me a seed of therapesis. Then you got resilience, skill books, 2 of them. Seed of agility, seed of magic, seed of deafness, seed of sorcery. You gotta keep in mind, these seeds are permanent stat boosts for all vocations. It doesn't matter which one you use it on. It'll use a seed of deafness, it's going to give 1 point of deafness to all your attributes. And this adds up. Okay, there will be a... If you manage to get all these seeds, and I think more roads might open up later. These might not be the only ones. Oh wait, no. This is probably the only one. Total vocation levels 2,450 or higher. Wow. But if you can get all these seeds... There's also Weapon Road. Your effectiveness will actually be better than somebody that doesn't have these seeds at all. And judging that these are called or road rank 1, I'm assuming that once you clear one, it's going to open up another. So you never know what you're going to get. This particular type of side content It'll be very helpful for you. These, in particular, give SP lottery tickets. This one's asking for a max HP of 981 on Paladin. Yes, a Paladin can actually reach 1,000 plus HP. It's just not easy to do. It requires max level. It requires wielding a hammer at the time. And it requires as much HP accessories as you can. And I probably have to take a helmet with HP on it to get above that. But there are Paladins that has 1,000 plus HP. Druids, of course, get the most MP. But if you can clear these, you get SP lottery tickets. Now, obviously, the earlier years are easier. As you can see. But these two, well, the road to perfection is what you want to focus on. And this is what's going to make you want to level up all your vocations as best as you can. Try to reach those stat values. Thus, you're going to be collecting accessories, equipment, and such with as much stat values on them as possible to try to reach all these to gain these extra stats. Now, if Vocation Road goes beyond this, yeah, I can see you getting more stat seeds and such, and all these other nice little prizes too. Mainly the skill books. So this is another incentive to generally play the game, level up as much as you can, collect accessories, because even if you got all your Master Orb stuff, even if you got to, there's some apparently another sort of a horizontal progress in 6.0 involving growing trees that gives you permanent passive boosts. So even if you do all that, you're still going to have this. And basically try to go through this, because stat seeds are important. There are stat seeds hidden all around the world and in quests as well. There are sub-quests out there that have stat seeds and skill books and such. So the questing practically almost never ends, and I still got plenty of stat seeds to find, and chests to find, and just quests to do myself. So again, all you really got to do is just level your every vocation up to 120. Though you may be able to get by on certain other vocations. It will give you a recommendation. You can likely reach those stat values needed on a different vocation, but the recommended would be the easiest way to do it. And yeah, that is the road to perfection. Another horizontal way of gaining more strength to become a more and more powerful character. If you have any questions, just let me know. See you next time.